6 people. 3 decades. 1 small town? Piha, New Zealand, best known for its black sand beaches and rugged surf, has become the backdrop of a mystery that refuses to fade. Some vanish without a trace, others are found too late. Locals call it the Black Coast Curse. But is it really a curse, or something more explainable, hidden in plain sight? Piha is a beach town just 40 kilometers west of Auckland. It's a place where tourists and locals alike come for surfing, hiking, and solitude. But over the last 30 years, at least 6 disappearances and deaths have been linked to this coastline. In 1992, a 21-year-old backpacker vanished while hiking the rugged Waitākere Ranges. His body was never recovered. In 2004, a local fisherman went out to sea and never came back. His boat was found, but he wasn't. In 2010, a tourist was last seen walking barefoot along the beach at sunset. Her shoes and belongings were later found, but she was not. Then in 2017, 2 teenagers disappeared after a late-night drive to Piha. Their car was eventually located near a lookout point, but the boys themselves were gone. The most recent case, in 2022, involved a young woman on a hiking trail. Her phone pinged once, then silence. Despite weeks of search operations, no definitive trace was found. Each case on its own might be written off as a tragic accident. But taken together, they form a chilling pattern. What explains the Piha vanishings? Authorities point to the obvious dangers. The Tasman Sea here is notoriously unpredictable. Rip currents, rogue waves, and sudden weather changes can pull even experienced swimmers under in seconds. The Waitākere Ranges surrounding Piha are dense and unforgiving. Once you leave the main trails, it's easy to become disoriented. Search and rescue teams describe the forest as a green wall, swallowing both people and evidence. But for many locals, these explanations don't feel complete. Rumors swirl of foul play, opportunistic predators, or even a serial offender who knows the terrain too well. Without bodies, without closure, theories thrive in the void. From a criminological perspective, Piha raises key questions. Routine activity theory tells us crime happens when 3 things intersect: a motivated offender, a suitable target, and lack of capable guardianship. Piha provides the perfect storm. Isolated visitors, risky environments, and limited police presence create conditions where both accidents and crimes can occur without witnesses. Victimology reminds us to examine who disappears. Many of Piha's missing are young, adventurous, and often traveling alone. These traits make them more vulnerable, whether to environmental hazards or predatory crime. Social construction of mystery. When cases go unsolved, communities build narratives to fill the gaps. In Piha, disappearances become folklore, the curse of the Black Coast. These stories provide meaning in the face of uncertainty, but they also distract from structural issues, like underfunded search operations, gaps in tourist safety education, and the challenge of rural policing. Cold case criminology. The longer a disappearance remains unsolved, the harder it is to untangle accident from crime. Memory fades. Evidence degrades. Witnesses move on. In Piha, time itself has become a barrier to truth. So what really happened to the 6 who vanished on Piha's shores? Were they victims of the sea, the bush, or of someone far more human? Perhaps the answer lies not in supernatural curses, but in a mix of environment, opportunity, and oversight. But until the missing are found, Piha will remain not just a tourist destination, but a place of haunting questions. I'll leave you with this. When danger hides in plain sight, whether in the waves, the woods, or in the shadows of society, how do we ever know where the real threat begins? That's it for today's case. What do you think really happened? Comment below and let's discuss. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a deep dive into true crime and criminology. Stay curious. Stay critical.